When it comes to strange and unusual animatronic villains within the world of Five Nights at Freddy's, the wolf most definitely fits that bill, with the wolf resembling a werewolf, and it is part organic and part animatronic, split at the middle with a weird computer distortion to it. It makes for a truly disturbing sight. So without further ado, let's dive into the eerie story of the wolf. The Twisted Wolf was first introduced during the events of the Five Nights at Freddy's novel trilogy, and this animatronic first appeared in The Twisted Ones, which was a direct sequel to the events of the Silver Eyes. The Twisted Wolf, along with the other four Twisted animatronics, Bonnie, Freddy, and Foxy, were created by Afton Robotics and by some extent William Afton to hunt Charlie down. During the day, the four Twisted animatronics would bury themselves in the ground before emerging to hunt for Charlie at night. Something that is rather unique about the way the Twisted Ones hunt is the fact that the Twisted Ones do not hunt together as a pack, but hunt as separate entities. Now, this might be just because the animatronics operate separate from one another, or William programmed them to be that way in order to cover more ground and to be more successful. Nonetheless, the Twisted animatronics are always seen earlier in the events of Twisted Ones to actually hunt separately from one another, with the wolf preferring to hunt throughout the forests surrounding Hurricane Utah. Something interesting that can be said about the Twisted animatronics is the fact that they might not have any other purpose than to hunt down and kill Charlie. Throughout the course of the Twisted Ones, it is revealed by Hurricane Utah's Chief of Police, Clay Burke, that the animatronics have been capturing and killing people that bear striking resemblances to Charlie. And the reason why I say they might not have any other purpose than to find and kill Charlie is because even after they've killed these girls, they still go throughout Hurricane looking for women that look like Charlie, meaning that that is all they were programmed to do. The Twisted Wolf is shown to possess inhuman amounts of strength, similar to the Fazbear Band, but it is not made crystal clear whether this inhuman strength is shared among all of the Twisted Ones. The wolf is also shown to be incredibly durable, as it was able to take the full force of Clay Burke's police cruiser as it was attempting to cross the road late at night. This did leave the animatronic stunned for a short duration, however, it was able to come back online and it proceeded to run into the forest, presumably to kill more people. Whilst never confirmed in the books, the wolf's strange appearance could actually be the result of a malfunctioning illusion disc. The illusion discs were used in the novel trilogy to hide the animatronic's true appearance, making them look more human or more organic, which could explain why the Twisted Wolf looks to be at times an actual werewolf-type creature, and then other times appearing to look like an animatronic. It could be the result of its illusion disc just not functioning properly. After Twisted Freddy successfully captures Charlie, Twisted Freddy along with the other Twisted animatronics converge at a location where they meet up with their master, William Afton, who is now going by the alias of Springtrap. Unfortunately for Springtrap and his evil Twisted animatronics, Charlie and her friends have brought some reinforcements in the form of the Fazbear Band, which causes a crazy fight sequence in which the Fazbear Band fight the Twisted animatronics. And Twisted Wolf specifically goes up against my boy Foxy and holds his ground for a decent amount of time before inevitably being torn apart by the animatronic pirate Fox. During the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 6 Pizzeria Simulator, we can actually see a poster in the back alley that talks about a legend regarding a terrible man-wolf. And the man-wolf in question looks eerily similar to the Twisted Wolf from the Five Nights at Freddy's novel trilogy, which I really like. This is an awesome reference. In Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night, yet another version of Wolf can be seen, and this is kind of like a high school version of Wolf. And he appears in Chica, the high school years, in which we follow Toy Chica as sort of a yandere character. She's desperate for a guy and is willing to do anything to get said guy, but it doesn't really work out in her favor, and this just goes on for multiple episodes. And in episode 2 of this, we do get to see a version of Wolf, and he's not scary, he just looks normal, and he looks kind of nervous with Chica being a yandere behind him. Also, before we end the video, I just real quick want to talk about the Wolf animatronic that was supposed to be Foxy before Foxy was finally decided as a character. Scott originally wanted to actually have a Wolf animatronic to be part of the Fazbear band, but ultimately he decided to do a Fox instead, and that's how we got Foxy. But I guess it worked out for Scott in the end because he still got his Wolf animatronic in the form of Roxanne Wolf for Security Breach. But with all that being said, this pretty much wraps up my video talking about the Wolf. He's definitely a really cool character, and I'd love to see him actually appear in the video games, because definitely I think there's a lot of potential for a character like this. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Do take care, have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video.